Maintaining your gaming PC weekly can keep your FPS high and input delay low, so today I'll be sharing 5 things you should do every week to keep your gaming PC in top shape. Guys, if this video helps out, feel free to drop a like on it and subscribe for more videos like this one. Now let's go ahead and start the video off with the first thing, which is really simple. It's to literally click on the recycling bin, which should be located at the top left of your desktop, or alternatively you can click on the start menu right there and type in recycle bin and it should be right there. Just click on that and it should just pop up like this. Now as you can see guys, I don't have a lot in here because I do try to maintain it either daily or weekly, but all you need to do is literally press Ctrl A at the same time. That'll select all the files in there and just go ahead and delete them, because everything that you put in your recycling bin should be deleted. This just basically permanently deletes it, so you could double check before it, but usually if you delete something you do want to delete it, but double check before. But moving on to the next thing, which is to delete the temporary files. To do this guys, you want to go ahead and right click on the start menu right here. You want to click on the run tab and then a little run box right here should appear. Inside of this you want to type in temp, which is TEMP, just like that. Press OK. And then boom, a ton of temporary, like unnecessary files should appear. And again, all you want to do is press Ctrl A at the same time. This will select every single one of them. You want to go ahead and press delete, and this will delete all of those temporary files. You might get this sort of pop up right here. I just go ahead and click skip, and I do this for all items like this. Any remaining files, these do not need to be deleted, so just leave them as is. Next, we've got the third thing, which is to clean our disks up. So to do this, you want to go on the desktop, right click on the little logo right there for Windows, and you want to click on File Explorer, which is right there. Then once the File Explorer has appeared, you want to go ahead and locate the drive that has Windows on, and you can find this by the little Windows icon above the drive. Obviously you can see for these other drives I do not have Windows installed, but once you've found the one that has Windows on, you want to go ahead and right click on it, click on Properties like so, and then inside of the Properties tab right here guys, you want to click on the Disk Cleanup button right there. It should scan for a little bit and then it'll open this pop-up right here, and just to close these down so we're not distracted. And inside of this guys, you want to go ahead and just click on clean up system files like so. It'll then run a little scan like this. It may take a few minutes to complete, and then boom, once it's completed guys, it'll tell you all the things that it's going to delete so you can gain space, and I can get up to 1.2 gigabytes. You might have way more, but since I do this quite regularly, it's really not a lot, but it will be for you guys I imagine at home. But as you can see guys, it'll clear up 1.26 gigabytes, and these files are essentially unnecessary files in Windows. I wouldn't bother ticking anything that Windows hasn't already ticked for you. I just wouldn't recommend it, as they haven't, or they would have done it already. But just press OK, delete these files, and then boom, you are all good to go. Once it does, go ahead and clean these up. It could take a couple of minutes. Moving on from that, we've got the fourth thing which I like to do. This is to regularly scan my antivirus software, which for me guys, I'm using Malwarebytes. Just go ahead, click on the start menu right there and type in whatever antivirus you use. I've got Malwarebytes like I mentioned. They've actually got a free version. If you haven't used it already, I highly recommend it. And then once it does actually load up, it could take a little second right here, just like that. You can see here that there's a scan button right there, and every week I just like to click scan and let it run. It usually does a threat scan. Sometimes I'll do a threat scan, sometimes I'll do a full system scan. I usually like to do those every 2 weeks, but every week I like to do just a simple threat scan, and it doesn't take that long. I think it takes about a minute in total, and it just does like a little fast scan across my system to make sure everything's good, and to make sure I've got no nasty viruses lurking in the background. It could be viruses, it could be adware, anything that's nasty on your system. A program like Malwarebytes or any other ones out there, even Windows Defender, will work great, and it should get rid of it guys. So again, I like to do this every single week, but once it has finished guys, I'll return and we'll see if there's any viruses on my PC. And as you can see, the scan's just finished right there and we are all good to go. There's been no threats or viruses or anything detected, which is great. And again, I like to do that every single week if I can. And to finish this video up guys, there's 2 more things I like to do as a bonus. The first one is to update my Windows, and the second one is to update my graphics card drivers. Now for Windows, you want to go ahead and right click on the start menu right there and select the settings button, and then under where it says update and security, you want to select that option right there, and then under the Windows tab, which is at the top, you can go ahead, click the check for updates button, and this will go ahead and see if there's any updates available to Windows. Now I myself, I only do choose the core updates and never do the optional ones, as you've got more chance to break things in my opinion and my experience with the optional ones. But in my experience as well, the actual Windows updates in themselves have been very, very stable and have actually benefited my system more so than they have negatively affected my system. And these updates are iffy. Some people say that the Windows updates can benefit the PC, they get more FPS, it's more stable, but some people can go the other way where it actually negatively affects their system, where they'll get game crashes, they'll get stutters, and just bugs and a whole lot of other issues. So this one is a bonus one because it's something that you guys can do if you want to or not to, it's all good. But moving on from that, we've got the graphics card drivers update, which to do this on Nvidia systems, which I myself am on, I've got an Nvidia graphics card. You want to go ahead and find an app called GeForce Experience. I myself, I've got it right here, but if you don't see it, just type in the start menu GeForce Experience and it'll appear right there. Once you load it up, guys, it's a very simple app. There'll be a drivers button at the top left corner of it. Just click drivers and then boom, you will see the latest Nvidia GeForce Game Ready driver. And again, guys, this can go left or right for a lot of people. Some people, when they get the latest drivers, it can benefit them. They'll get more FPS, more stable game, and less game crashes. But on the other end, if they update their game driver, it can go negatively, where they'll get game crashes, they'll get less FPS, they'll get stutters, and a whole other set of things. So again, this is a bonus for a reason. If you choose to update your game driver, then good for you. If you don't, then good for you again. It's all good. But that right there, guys, is 5 things that I try to do every week to maintain my PC and to keep it in top shape. If you've got any computer maintenance tips that you like to do every single week, then please share them in the comment section below. I'll be liking and hearting as many as I can. But that right there, guys, is all I've got for this video. If it helped out, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Catch us all in the next one. Peace.